Talk. Why did you let this happen?
Silence.
You.
Silence!
Oh. Wow, that was more abrupt and unceremonious than they usually do that in cinema.
Why can't these people just keep quiet?
Is that the voice actor for Abraham Washington from Fallout 3?
Ah, a fellow scholar, I see. I can use this body for my next experiment.
Ooh, that's a good maniacal laugh.
A genius! What I am, yeah? Success here will justify previous failures.
Man, that line took a long time to come out. A stock and boss effect. It's so ugly. Oh my god, I have a body in first person. What is this sorcery? And apparently I'm floating in a bacta tank. Headquarters under siege. Oh, my clothes are going to be so stained from this, whatever this liquid is. Why am I still fully clothed in a tube of liquid? That seems very impractical.
Well, look who's awake. Hold on, I'll release you.
Psh, no containment unit can hold me. I'm here by choice.
Where am I?
What was I floating in?
Safe
And why was I able to breathe in it?
Quarters. I carried you back here from Edge after you collapsed during your fight with Deepground. It seems like the beast inside you went a little wild back there. This happen often?
Went wild.
Oh, there was that one Christmas party.
Do you mean chaos?
Chaos? Your body harbors the chaos gene? Oh, so that explains your relationship with Dr. Lucrecia Crescent.
Does it? Could you fill me in?
Were you the product of one of her experiments?
Lucrecia's experiments?
Yeah, that was the question.
I apologize. That wasn't what I meant.
Wait. Lucrecia was researching chaos?
Yeah, that was implicit in the previous statement.
Don't tell me you didn't know.
I think you need a new screen. Those scan lines are pretty bad.
Crescent.
Also flickering very badly.
Specializing in biotechnology. In her research thesis, The Planet's Pulse.
Man, her footsteps are not synchronized, and it's annoying me.
Xenoforms residing among us. However, the theories that she presented in her work were so abstract and complex that no one in Shinra took her seriously. I'm so sorry.
He just doesn't even hear her anymore.
Awaken.
Which is a shame, because I would like the exposition here.
Are you alright?
Can I see that thesis?
Unfortunately, no. On top of being obscure, it was never even submitted to the Shinra database. All I know is what I saw while going through the company's archives.
How can there be an archive of something that was never submitted?
Vincent, have you recovered already?
Yeah, the magical, breathable goo I was in actually really did the trick. Typing. He's comical every time he appears on screen.
Keeper.
His location remains unchanged since the confrontation. We can assume this is the WRO headquarters.
Good. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Alright. They're bad, I guess. I'd already gathered that, but... Another ass shot. Thanks for that game. Crotch shot. Oh, perfect. 2 for 1.
So, Rosso the Crimson told you that proto-materia is the key to controlling Omega.
Yeah, both Vincent and the audience saw her say that. Why repeat it?
Any ideas?
Soul wrought of terra corrupt, quelling impurity, purging the stream, to beckon forth an ultimate fate. Behold mighty chaos, Omega's squire to the lofty heavens.
Where'd you...
A passage from Dr. Crescent's thesis.
Oh, I thought you said I couldn't see it.
That's all I know.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, I only saw a fragment of the document. However, chaos, Omega, and... all seem to be connected to Dr. Crescent in some way. There's no other explanation. I think we'll need to gather more data on her to get anywhere.
Yeah, that's a bit of an understatement. We don't really know anything. Look, Mom, I'm on TV. Uh-oh, shit.
Damn.
That looks pretty secure.
Move.
Here we have more compound time in the music. I'm doing a lot of that.
Painless.
Although now it's 4-4.
Vincent! The enemy has breached the main gate. Hurry!
Yeah, you're slowing me down by telling me things I know. What was that shot? That was so short.
What? It couldn't be.
Ooh, wow, that was a jarring transition to gameplay. Unfortunately, the enemies in the WRO are pretty much the same color and tone. It's very hard to tell them apart at a distance. Although I guess I can just rely on the auto-aim. Oh yeah, there's one over there. I didn't even realize that was an enemy. MP does not recharge between levels. Of course, the more time I spend smashing these crates open and collecting items, it's just more time for the WRO to get their asses kicked. Although it looked like they were staying downstairs. Ooh. Sexy woodwind in this music. That's fucking great. Let me guess, I can't jump across? Yep, not surprised. Who's shooting who? Are they shooting upward? I think they're shooting upward. I wish you guys would take cover so I could actually look around without worrying about you all dying, since I'm inevitably going to get graded on how many of you I keep alive. No, not that barrel. Getting a lot of machine gun ammo. I should probably just use that. That's locked. Alright. Alright, there's a rocket launcher bitch 1 floor up, I think. I saw that, right? I guess there's the card key. Oh, there you are. There. It's weird that gate only appears when I'm close to it, which is not a thing they've been doing up to this point. Oh, there's a gate there. Speaking of the devil. Come on, he's right in front of me. Oh, shit. I don't like these launcher guys. Oh, fuck this aiming. I don't like these launcher guys. Got some magic. There we go. That sort of worked. What's in here? Oh, I should probably pay attention to where I'm going. Does this cut around the barrier? Yes, it does. Alright. I guess I don't need a key for that one. That makes me wonder what's in that room over there, because I didn't look. Let's go back and look, instead of going up. Sure, all the WRO are getting their asses kicked, because what else would they be doing? Seems like they may as well be red shirts. Although, luckily, they are just staying in place, instead of running around like spazzes getting killed. What do we have here? Well, we have a jukebox, aka vending machine, which are not the same thing. Limit breaker, which weirdly I can carry several of. I really should buy some potions. Buy at least 1 high potion. Alright, clearly there is another launcher over here. I want to get an angle on him from a distance, but I'm not sure I can. Also, the enemy AI doesn't seem to care if you're occluded. It's like they're all shooting at me regardless of line of sight, which is a bit silly. It's like nobody would really bother to do that. Come on, guys. Come on. You know what? Fuck it. I'll just ignore those guys. They can't shoot me down there anyway. Well, from down there. Also, I should have commented earlier. We do have a very nice projected shadow, as opposed to the crappy little circle shadows you often see in PS2 games. Oh, that guy's dead. Oh well. It's not explicitly my fault. At least that's the story I'm going with in the report. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. But the auto-aim just picked the barrel, so... Okay, shoot back, you idiot. You don't even deserve to be saved, you fool. Ooh. Okay. She's more competent than I expected her to be. Especially with only 1 arm. Ooh, good shot. Seems like everyone in this game is a badass. Well, I guess main characters. WRO obviously aren't, but... I was not expecting her to be able to kick ass. Shows what I know, I suppose. Although... this appears to be a dead end, because this is locked. Certainly can't jump across. Did I come up here for no reason? I blow that up? Does it do something? No? So, I don't know where this door opens from somewhere, clearly. Because it's not unlit, so it's not a door that just doesn't open. So I guess I have to now look for a switch. Oh, they dropped stuff. I go grab that. Where the fuck did you come from? Oh, I guess I don't need a headshot to take those out in 1 hit. I thought I did. Oh, this goes across. Oh, I didn't see that earlier. And then I go, I guess, all the way around? Except no, this just cuts around. I can't do the obvious thing and jump on top of this. Oh, I can use this. Oh, I didn't realize that. I guess I didn't get close enough the first time. Excellent. It all makes sense to me now. This game fades to black abruptly a lot.
Mr. Bell
That's Meryl from Metal Gear Solid.
Wait for the command center. Please, sir, you have to help the commissioner.
She's like all freaking out. He just walks right into it. Because he's such a bamf. I swear, teenage me would have thought Vincent was the best character ever. Okay, time's counting up for some reason. You'd think it would be counting down. Because I'm supposed to be hurrying. Which is annoying in these tight quarters. Ooh, nice try. Oh god. Did I make it? Oh, oh. Even Cait Sith can kick ass.
Don't worry, I'll be fine here. But Vincent, the Sviets, Azul is still on the loose.
Don't we know that already? Why did I come over here? I mean, I realized Cait Sith could kick ass as a character, as a party member in FF7, but of course he was driving a Moogle robot. And that's the thing that actually hit people. I guess I just go back the way I came? Yes, apparently. That was a pretty good facial expression, actually. Although that scene was remarkably uneventful. Oh, that door's open now. Excellent. Man, I do really like the music in this game. It doesn't sound like typical Final Fantasy music, which is perfectly fine, because this is... stylistically, it's a pretty different game. Obviously, it's like a shooter, which Final Fantasy hasn't been up to this point. So it's fine that the music is very different. And I really like it so far. Oh, right, I was going to go in here and equip that materia floater on this thing. Swiftly eliminate the reinforcement squad. Alright. Well, get the fuck off my screen so I can aim. There's no zoom. Also, this thing's not very accurate. And the sensitivity's a little too high. I like this high sensitivity for running around on the ground, but on the turret, it actually feels a little too high. Wow, I got 1 HP from that. Remind me not to bother with red potions, they kind of suck. I wonder what their maximum value is. So clearly, I mean, it's a random amount. Clearly the lowest is 1. Well, I guess actually maybe the lowest is 0, I'm not sure. I wonder what the highest is. Could it, theoretically, does it have a chance of filling your entire bar, I wonder? Or is there an upper limit? These old school exposed radiators all throughout this hallway is a little odd. Why would you need to heat this hallway that much? So, where does the game want me to be going now? This doesn't go anywhere, and then this just goes out to the turret, which is itself a dead end. Can't break that glass, sadly. Although, hey, there's a thing up there. Look at that. Am I just going back down to ground floor now that I've cleared everyone out? Or see where this takes me? Ooh, it's taking me all the way down, looks like. Alright, I do feel like I should be buying some high potions, though. Let's find out what's around here. More useless soldiers I have to protect. Suddenly I'm a babysitter. Cardkey, excellent. Power cross. What does that do? Slightly increases the power of melee attacks. Yeah, that's not terribly exciting. Oh, those have shields. Or those are shields. Yeah, I'm guessing I just have to take those out with magic. Alright. Can I shoot a weak point? Like, is that light a weak point if I hit it directly? Doesn't look like it. No. It looks like they take no damage anywhere, so I'm just supposed to time the barrels, I suppose. Yep. Well, I'm lucky there were barrels there for that. Although I just kind of wasted the first one.
Move out!
Guys, don't run directly in front of me. Oh, I can melee it. Oh, okay. How does that make any sense? It's absolutely impervious to bullets, but punching it really gets the job done. What's in here? Just MP. Alright. Let's buy more high potions. Stealth camouflage.
Don't move.
Why does her gun have a sphincter?
Very perceptive of you.
For only having one eye.
I knew it. Shelke.
Also, why is that so wide angle? It makes her face look weird.
I have no acquaintances in the WRO.
We both changed so much. No. You.
Make up your mind.
Not in 10 years.
What, since she was 2?
Shelke, it's me. Shalua. I've been searching for you for so long.
Epic lip sync there.
Don't take another step.
It wasn't quite as badass as you'd hoped for, because you're like a stupid little kid.
It doesn't matter who I am or who you are. My current mission as a Deepground soldier is all that is relevant.
No, it does matter. Even though 10 years have passed, you're still Shelke, my only sister.
Why does that matter? Why does it matter if she's your sister if she's like a total bitch that is threatening to kill you?
10 years. Has it been that long? The day they came to take me away, I was told I had potential. But those words were nothing but a precursor to a decade of suffering. They manipulated my mind until I was a shadow of my original self.
They told me I could be an actor.
The pain, the fear. For 10 years I lived in a hell far deeper than any you could imagine.
How old are you, exactly?
But look at me.
Oh.
I should be 19 this year.
Why do you look 12?
If I don't receive my daily dose of Mako, this body wouldn't last a day.
That's a cramped shot. Good example of 4-3 being limited.
I don't consider myself the least bit unfortunate. Except that for so long I held on to a foolish thread of hope that someday someone would come to save me.
I don't consider myself the least bit, except is not the best writing in the world.
I'm so sorry.
It's time to put the past behind us.
It kind of is by default.
Reeve to SD.
Yeah, we know his name.
So, you are Shalua's younger sister.
Excellent. Now I can terminate both of you at once.
Look at her.
Yeah, I'm looking at her. She looks less ridiculous than Shelke.
Shalua has paid fighting Shinra for the past 10 years.
I think the conversation just started over.
She has given more than her arm, more than her eye. She has put her life on the line, time and time again. All to find her lost sister. More than half her organs have been reconstructed. Not a day goes by when Shalua doesn't suffer the pain of 100 souls.
This is turning into the Anguish Olympics here. Can we move on? God.
I've heard enough.
Yeah, so have I. That shot held a lot longer than it needed to. fact, all of these shots are holding too long.
Vincent.
We're just gonna bugger off, I guess. Okay, cut! Cut!
Use these.
But he... What are they and why didn't he take them?
Shelke!
Don't worry. The bullets will only...
Oh, they were a... He did take them, apparently. Oh, God. Oh, see, this is exactly the kind of thing that a mouse would be nice for. Shame they fucked that up. Well, you can't reload while jumping, sadly. Although it looks like you can jump the moment you hit reload. Oh, yeah, sort of. You can jump after reloading, but you can't start a reload in midair. Damn it. Well, she does an awful lot of damage.
Materia activated.
Announce all your moves out loud like a obnoxious robot. I do not like this character in the slightest.
I don't understand.
Ow, my crotch.
Shelke!
Why do I care about you even though you're an evil cunt that's trying to kill us? Oh, right, because you're my sister, and that automatically means I should love you even though you're an evil cunt that's trying to kill us. Because the bonds of family or whatever. Ugh. And I guess I just leave. You too?
We meet again.
I'm not stoked about 2 boss battles in a row, bro.
Do you know why you even exist?
It doesn't matter, because I just do either way.
Just as I thought. Ignorant to your own destiny. Very well. I'll show you what you really are.
What just blew up?
You think that toy can penetrate my armor? Enough of the games, Vincent. Give me the proto-materia.
Vincent! Over here!
You can't run!
Apparently I can. That's a weird edit.
Vincent!
How are we outrunning him when his legs are 3 times longer than ours? Alright, he should already be here by now. He was like 6 feet behind us. Also, that was clearly a recoilless rifle, because it was open at the back. Or like a recoilless rocket launcher. If they're open at the back, they don't have recoil like that. Since the back isn't sealed, the explosion doesn't actually push against you.
You shouldn't leave those things lying around.
Actually, it's quite fortunate he did. Oh, that was supposed to be a quip. Oh, okay. I am not the least bit surprised that that didn't work. Oh, and he pulled a giant gun out of his anus.
Well done. You have broken through my barrier.
Oh, it did work. Okay.
This ends here. Leave him to me.
Well, what else would he do? Just stand there and yell at it?
has it been since I faced...
I get it. Let's just fight.
Who are the opponents?
Oh, and luckily there are explosive barrels absolutely everywhere. Oh, I was a little too close to that one. Damn it. And he seems to be just insane enough to stand right next to them for me. Which I do appreciate. Oh, crap. That does not hurt him. Neither does fire. Okay, he's just immune to all magic, it would seem. You mind coming closer? I've got some other barrels over here I would like you to stand next to. Crap. Yeah, this really isn't doing enough damage. Oh. I can knock those down and it doesn't blow them up for no reason. Even though shooting barrels always makes them blow up. Well, it's a good thing he was an idiot, or that would have been very difficult.
You may think this is the end, but...
Oh, my coccyx. Now, can I take his big-ass gun? That would be a lot of fun. Could be like Lost Planet, where we're running around with an impossibly huge gun.
Where are you?
Nibelheim.
Wait,
Oh, that's pronounced Nibelheim? I've been saying Nibelheim for years.
but that is where...
It's where you were found in FF7.
Understood. However, be on your guard. We have reports of Deepground units deployed in that area.
Well, there has to be something to shoot there.
If you wish to enter the manor in one piece, I suggest you use the sewer system extending from the old...
Yo, do I really have to wade through dookie butter?
Sewer. How appropriate is that?
I don't know, because I'm not exactly sure what you're implying with that. Are you implying that you're a piece of shit? Or that this game is a piece of shit? Because I'm not sure I agree with either.
It's time we found out what Deepground is truly up to.
Well, nefarious deeds. And general insalubriousness, one would assume. Yes, damage sustained, as usual, is terrible. And time expired is, as usual, terrible. But I still got an A, so that's good. And only 5 idiots got their asses handed to them. Good enough for me. Alright, we could get 14,000 gil, but I'm going to keep the experience. I'll buy a high potion. Just the one, in case I find one to pick up. Gravity floater. This optional attachment slightly lowers a weapon's total weight. And then materia booster raises the level of the equipped materia by 1. Like the materia floater, except that it uses a different slot. I don't think I have this icon here for this particular type of slot. The attachment slot. I don't think I have that slot occupied on any of my guns, so the materia booster could be kind of nice. I'm sure I'll find one, though. I should probably up the Cerberus. It wouldn't hurt. The Hydra I can't afford. It again splits to PS and M. Yeah, fuck it. I'll up the Cerberus. Why not? It's a larger magazine and increased accuracy. Oh, but not more damage. Although a larger magazine would be really nice. It's good enough for now, I suppose. The Manor of Despair. Also known as the Sewers, apparently. Ooh, this is a video instead of real time. Or is it? Maybe it's just a weird screen effect. It looks softer than real time, which is why I thought it was a video.
Looks like I'm not the only one here.
Although that's clearly real time. I think that was a short video. Or it was just a weird screen effect that made it look really soft. I'm not quite sure about that. Alright, I was going to attach gravity floater. What's my heaviest gun? This one, clearly. Let's put the gravity on that. Oh, it actually has a cool looking model. I like that all the attachments do indeed make these look different. Although this isn't showing a cross on the side. And it clearly has a cross out here. So is that not actually representative of what it looks like? Yeah, see, the cross is the gravity floater. Although here it looks like these 3 wings on it. That's weird. Did they mix up their models? I'm not sure. Either way, it's nice that the attachments actually appear in the world view model. It's the kind of thing that often in games just doesn't really change the look of the gun very much. So I appreciate that it does. Ooh. Luckily, these things don't seem to have all that much health, which is weird, because I seem to recall in FF7 these things were very irritating. They certainly are in the FF7 remake. Again, the close quarters is awkward as shit. I do not have a card key. I guess I just drop in from above? Am I allowed to do that? Or is there an invisible wall here? There is not an invisible wall here. Alright. Yeah, melee is reasonably effective against them. Which I feel like it shouldn't be, considering they have like hardened shells. And that one had a card key. So they possess a modicum of intelligence, at least. Oh, that does open both of them. Okay. Man, so much shit water. And of course, he's not even gonna clean his outfit after this. That's why I like that these lights here have that nice shadow up behind them. That looks quite good, actually. I'm not sure why they're green on the bottom, though. Do they take less damage from the back? It kind of looks like they do. Unless that's still just the randomization of critical hits and such. Oh! That's new. I was gonna comment on how it was silly that there was a cargo crate here, and I guess it was just a trap. Although there is still just general items lying around that really shouldn't be. Although that is an inherent problem you kind of have to solve in a shooter, is explaining how you get ammo. I mean, you need ammo. Your other option is to give the player infinite ammo, but that always feels like a cop-out, so you need to have ammo be a consumable, but then you do run into the inevitable problem that, depending on the type of shooter you're making, you're often going to be in a situation where it doesn't really make sense for there to be bullets lying around, and we're kind of at that point here. It's not really a good reason for there to be boxes of ammo lying around in the sewers, but there has to be or we'd run out, so there just happens to be ammo lying around in the dookie butter. Ooh, blizzard materia. Although, I mean, like, damage-wise, does it do a different amount of damage? Or do, like, fire, thunder, and blizzard all do the same amount? And it's just a matter of which thing the enemy is weak to or resistant to? I don't really know, because it doesn't give me a damage stat. I guess I'll try it out. See what it does. I do really like the larger magazine on this thing. That was totally worth the money. It's not a huge difference, but I mean, it's only 24 instead of 18, I believe. That's not a big increase, but it feels like a huge difference. It's a card key, that's a ladder. And this continues this way. I guess I'll open this. And then get locked back in. Of course, I should have seen that coming. In fact, I kind of did, but... $2,500. Hey, that was totally worth it. I was expecting much more of a standoff there. It was just one wave of enemies. I thought I'd be sandwiched in here having to take on like 30 enemies or something, and they'd really just like savage me. Seems to lead to the same place as the other direction. I think. Just a higher level. Yeah, because the other route would have me on the ground floor in here. This appears to be a switch of some kind. What does it do? Ah, there's a gate. Of course. Every sewer is full of barred off gates that you need to open remotely. It's a very large black market potential for liquid feces, so you gotta protect it. I hear weird footsteps that don't seem to be panned in any direction, so I can't tell where they're coming from. Even though this game is supposedly in surround sound, it really doesn't feel like it is, which is actually a serious disappointment. The audio itself is actually pretty good for the era, but its positional imaging is not great. Alright, what does this do? If I can even use it. Come on. There, push. Opens that gate, which isn't a big deal because I was already on the other side of it. But, sure. Man, my cape is gonna smell so fucking bad after this. Poor bastard didn't know that was coming. Almost feel like an asshole for doing that. Oh, there's an invisible wall there. I can't jump up. Man, I don't know why I keep trying to jump on things. It's been thoroughly established at this point that the jump does not work. So how do I get up there? Oh, and the auto-aim is pulling to the center of mass, which was occluded there. Oh, I guess I used the lift? Money. Money. Power booster. And a, one of those things. Come on, guys. Why do you even try? Is that all of you? Better be. Oh, no, there's more. Why wouldn't there be? What if I could just sit here and farm experience all day? It seems like I could. I think they are infinitely respawning here. Clearly I'm just supposed to leave, but... Oh shit, I'm out of ammo. That would be the limiting factor on farming this. Holy crap, there's still more. Yeah, I think they're infinitely respawning here. Yeah, fuck this. I'm just gonna be wasting all my items and ammo here. Time to leave. Speaking of which, I need to heal. I thought I had a high potion, and I don't, so this is bad. Alright, let's just take the lift up. Which seems to be moving up and down autonomously and randomly. Took forever. Come on. There we go. Oh, fuck off, dude. Seriously. I do wish there was a vending machine around here. Hopefully I don't die horribly. Although I'm sure I will. There's probably an enemy up there, and I think I can only take like one more hit. Going up. Eventually. Is there anybody out here going to murder me? It's just ammo. Shit. And it's an ambush, it would seem. Or no, the door's just closing. Oh. I thought the door was closing there because it was going to spawn a bunch of enemies behind me. Oh, now it's going to. Oh, fuck. This is not good. Does a limit break heal me? Oh, it does. Oh, thank fuck. It's hard to aim with the limit fireball attack, though. I don't get a crosshair for it. It has a light homing effect, but it's... You still do have to be facing the right way. Also, it's not based... since you don't have a crosshair, it's not based on the way the camera's facing. It is actually based on the way Vincent himself is facing. Which further adds to the difficulty and precision. no, shoot the heavy guy. Come on. Oh, shit. Well, it saved my ass anyway. Which is really all I wanted that to do. Not totally convinced by the limit break, though. It's kind of sluggish and unsatisfying. Line? Action!
Vincent
There.
Valentine reporting for duty, ma'am. I've been assigned your protection.
Whoa, it's a weird camera angle.
Huh?
Why would they send his...
It's a very unprofessional outburst.
Excuse me?
How about an understood or thank you?
This is the first time I have ever met anyone from the Turks. Lucrecia Crescent.
I'm prevaricating wildly, but please don't be offended.
Valentine.
That's a nice trill there, even though it faded out. Oh, God. Time for the embarrassing comic relief to show up. Ooh, that's a nice shot. Kind of industrial and awesome that is.
This has got to be the place!
Oh no, I'm actually playing as the comic relief. Ooh, I do have an attack. I can do a flailing scratch attack. I have no ranged attack though, the fire button doesn't do anything. Should I go here or jump over those pipes? I'm gonna go jump over those pipes. Or I could check the map. It doesn't really mean much to me though, honestly. Let's go this way.
I can't let anybody find me!
Maybe I should stop talking. Okay, so maybe I am supposed to go that way. Well, that makes me want to go look over this ladder. Aw. I love the way he climbs ladders. It's great. It would be difficult that size. Oh, it's just locked. Alright. Do I take fall damage? No, good. Alright. How observant are these guys? So he walks over here. So if I hide behind that crate, when he passes, like right there, would he see me? Or are they that unobservant? Oh, I can go all the way around it. Alright. I thought it was actually against the fence. This is just silly. Oh, shit. Oh, ooh. Well, that went better than I expected. Okay, there is a ladder down. What if I just go down here? I guess that's just in case you miss that jump and you fall. Okay. It doesn't go anywhere. Okay, who do I follow? Okay, that one doesn't seem to go anywhere. I think I follow the one to the right. I don't know if they'll hear me if I run full speed or if it's strictly a sightline thing. It appears to be strictly a sightline thing.
I could probably make it in there.
There do appear to be guns in front of that, though. This may prove to be a problem. Okay, that guy just... he just walks back and forth in place. Yeah, he takes like 2 steps. Okay. Oh, I can't actually get behind that pipe. Damn it. Wait, what? What do you mean sighted? You have no line of sight on me. This is horseshit. I don't buy it. I guess I'm just supposed to go around to the left. Get stuck on the ladder.
Maybe I can...
Wouldn't that just blow my cover? And that guy didn't notice. I wonder what that loud explosion sound followed by a death grunt was. Ah, it's probably just rats. Gotta lay off the jet. Oh, piss, that guy saw me. I thought he was facing away. Well, that's probably gonna hurt my score a little, but he didn't actually hit me.
That's the same container I saw in Car.
And they're off to the glue factory. Ooh, yes, there is a guy down there. I don't know how fast this is gonna roll, so I don't actually know. It was a little slower than I expected, but I still got him. Okay, so I just move between these guys. Simple enough. I'm going to assume they can't hear me. This doesn't go anywhere. Alright. Into the pipe. I like his footstep sound. It's just cartoony enough to fit his silliness, but without being, like, abrasive.
Good gracious me!
Oh. That's a little fucked up. Okay.
What in the blazes is growing down there?
That's a very good question.
Souls. My brother.
And who are you?
Omega.
It's Nero the Sable!
Well, thanks for the exposition, Cait Sith. Oh, there's a little stuffed Moogle we saw earlier in the game. That was actually set up. We clearly saw the girl with it in a close-up shot. Weird thing to cut back in, or to reincorporate, but at least it was properly set up. Okay. I'm buying 2 high potions, because why not? And you know what? I'm buying 4 potions as well, because fuck it. Oh, that's locked. Wow, that door opened itself. Trigger discipline could use some work. But maybe he's just too hard for that kind of pussy shit. You know, in a world where materia exists, wouldn't it make sense to, like, make weapons that sort of look like materia but aren't? Like, what if that thing that rolled into the room just now was like a flashbang, and he didn't look away because he thought it was materia, but it really wasn't?
Lucrecia.
How the fuck did you get here?
Vincent,
Or are you a projection from the materia?
right? Have you come to check up on me?
Oh, and now she sounds like she's coming through a speaker, even though she didn't before. Which means the game lied to us to try to create the illusion, and then changed its rules, which is really lame.
Soul rot of terror corrupt, quelling impurity, purging the stream, to beckon forth an ultimate fate. Behold, mighty chaos.
We have heard this before.
Omega's fire to the lofty heavens. I came across this passage while studying the scriptures of the ancients. The chronicles of yore.
Hunter from the future? Is he gonna show up?
The end. Just as all other sentient beings, he too was born of the life stream. However, his only purpose is to cleanse the planet of all things living.
Why, though?
And lead their immortal souls through the abyss of ether to a new beginning. Far, far beyond the never-ending sea of stars.
A new beginning doesn't really sound that bad, if we all still exist somewhere out there. Well, that meant something to somebody.
Just as life circulates through our planet, so too does our planet through the universe. Or at least in theory. However, what I can be certain of is, if Omega awakens, then all life as we know it will end.
How can you be so sure? Other than it's a trope in stories like this?
Omega has embarked on his journey to the cosmos. Our planet will wither and die.
What if those ancient texts aren't correct? It's just like that time the world ended in 2012. Man, that was rough.
I will leave a copy of my records here for you, Vincent. Though I cannot imagine what help they might be.
Why weren't you flickering and glitching and sounding like you were coming through a speaker earlier? It's almost like the game was cheating.
Just remember. I am so sorry.
Like, either have her flicker and glitch and sound like she's coming from a speaker the whole time, or just have her be like a perfect hologram that is stable and doesn't glitch and also sounds high quality the whole time. It's weird they did both, and they did it strictly so that at first we would think she was really there.
Lucrecia.
Which feels really cheap. My god, that crotch shot. Now is a really good time to address the pacing of these scenes. I've been drawing attention to it throughout part 3 here because it seems to have gotten worse over time, and from here continues through to the end of the game. In these videos, there are always two me's. There's player me, who is the guy actually talking while playing the game, and then there's editor me, who's going through that footage quite some time later, in this case 3 years, and he may have played the game a second time since or looked stuff up online. For example, you frequently see editor me add text on screen, correcting or expanding a thing player me actually said. These two me's have different knowledge, and sometimes feel differently about things in the game. When it comes to this pacing, editor me is much more cognizant of it than player me was, although player me also noticed. Man, that line took a long time to come out. And you'll hear him comment on it several times. But going back through these scenes in editing, I'm kind of stunned by just how padded and stretched they feel. I'm not saying everyone needs to sound like they're on coke and get their lines out as fast as they possibly can, or sound like a spastic YouTuber that cuts out all their breaths. That would be unnatural too. Conversations do naturally include gaps and pauses where people observe stuff, absorb what they've heard, or think of what to say next. But this is well and truly beyond that, so it just comes across as wasted time, and it feels weird when people just stand there for several seconds before either one speaks or does anything. It's not normal. We may as well start with the shot of Vincent picking up the data disk, as it's among the game's most egregious examples of straight-up dead air. Rather than simply showing Vincent pick it up, we get a shot of the disk, which pulls back to Vincent noticing it. He walks up, touches it, then picks it up, stares at it, and then puts it in his pocket. Why drag it out? The only information it has to convey is that Vincent is acquiring a disc, and it would successfully communicate that even if he picked it up in 2 seconds rather than the 22 it actually takes, making it literally 11 times longer than it needs to be. Even 3 times longer would be pushing it, but 11? Is this hesitance to imply that Vincent feels trepidation about handling something from Lucrecia, given the colliginous swarm of emotions he's feeling? If so, it's belaboring the point, as we had long before ascertained that from the various shots of his lugubrious gobsmackedness throughout his interaction with the hologram. So just pick the fucking thing up and move on. These shots of Shelke typing are textbook dead air. 5 shots totaling 16 seconds tell us absolutely nothing. We then get 2 shots of Azul walking up when one would do, and he waits until he's come to a full and complete stop to say his line. He could have started talking while walking up, but he instead performs the 2 actions independently, when there's no mechanical hindrance to them overlapping. And given that we see Shelke typing while Azul is saying his lines, that fact alone renders the initial 16 seconds even more worthless than they already were. You could start this scene on the second shot of Azul walking up, and it would lose no information while being significantly shorter. Another beautiful example is the shot of Cait Sith punching the Deepground soldier. The punch itself happens satisfyingly suddenly, but then we stare at the guy. Then the camera slowly pans over while they walk into frame. Then they notice Vincent, and then Reeve says his line. We have the same coming to a full and complete stop before talking thing that Azul did. But this isn't a suspenseful scene taking its time to build tension. This isn't an establishing shot giving you time to get your bearings and soak in the surroundings. It's just characters walking into frame to say a line. This could be a third the length it is, maybe even a quarter, and no information would be lost. Have the camera do a quick whip pan over to the doorway, instead of a slow pan, immediately after the punch, instead of staring at the guy, and have Reeve already saying his line as the 2 of them casually walk into frame like the situation is under control. Problem solved. And it's not just gaps of silence, even the dialogue itself is padded. Back in part 2, Vice listing off ways to kill people was already too long because you totally get it long before it's over. But then Rosso repeats it verbatim later on, where you again get it long before it's over. And I pointed out this shot with text, where the animations don't even start for just over 4 seconds, so they're frozen in place for no reason. This actually seems like a mistake, because it's not even that they had the actors stand still for a while. You can clearly see the animations are just paused. They're rigidly statuesque, not just waiting, but it's dead air either way. And sure, each one of these moments is extremely small, but in a game with this many scenes, most of which do this, the cumulative effect is enormous. I'm all for slower-paced cinema. I'm all for giving things room to breathe. But there's a difference between letting something breathe a bit or building tension and actual dead air. And this game leans a little too far into the latter. It's not something that completely ruins the game by any means, but I think it goes without saying that being mired in prolixity is not a benefit. And to be perfectly clear, the issue here isn't the length. My own videos are long, and I'm not an impatient person. The issue here is information density. Length is warranted if there's information to convey, but absent that information, the length is in service of nothing, and two characters just standing there isn't information.